you get up here? You can do it. Come on. You can do it. Oh, come on. Get that big booty up here. Can you do it? Come on. You can do it. Try it. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Sweetie, you can do it. Come on. Come here. Come here. Roxy, come on. You can do it. Come on. My name is Jason, and I sold my classic 1988 air-cooled Porsche 911 Targa in Guards Red, and I bought a school bus. And the short reason is I'm going to turn it into a schoolie, which is a converted bus into a motorhome or a tiny home. But there's a bigger picture behind that, a bigger reason. So yeah, I don't know. Here's the story. So I traded my dream car to buy a school bus to build a schoolie. And the reason why I did it is probably a little bit different than most. A lot of the videos that I watch on schoolies or whatever, most of the people have a similar story. They just wanted something cool, funky, inexpensive to tour around America and see spots and just have fun or whatever. I don't necessarily say that's not going to happen, but that's not the primary goal of what I'm building it for. Being able to buy that car was a huge accomplishment for me. I'm not a wealthy person. I'm a blue collar worker. I work really hard for everything I do, but I'm willing to make sacrifices, set goals, put plans into place to get the things that I really want to get. And I think it shows that a lot can be accomplished if you're willing to take the steps to do it. I was so proud when I got that car that it was probably extremely annoying for a lot of people. I wouldn't stop talking about it. I was kind of douchey about a few times. But it wasn't intended to be like, oh, look, I'm so cool, I have this. It was more along the lines of, I'm an hourly worker that breaks my back every day, and I was able to accomplish this goal that I've had since I was 10 years old. I mean, I was 41 years old when I bought the car. So it took a long time, but it happened, and then I just gave it away, right? Well, sold it and bought a school bus. But prior to buying that car, about 6-7 years ago, I designed a house that I wanted to build. And as I started doing research, realized that it's not so easy. The way I wanted to build it, it's something that I would have to have straight cash for. I could not get it financed or anything like that, so that was off the table. And coming from SoCal, just buying a house in general is pretty much out of the question unless you live in a place where no one wants to live. And where I grew up in Orange County, I might have been able to afford a condo, and even with that, I would have to have someone else staying there to split the mortgage with me. And that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to buy a house that shared a door with 13 other people, had no yard, and I couldn't do with what I wanted to do with it because it was a condo. So I decided to leave everything I know, love, and care about and move out of state and buy a little cabin in the middle of the woods that I saw potential in. And when I saw that cabin, I thought, I could put some blood equity in this, not spend a lot of money and turn this into something really badass and probably make a killing off of it. And that's what I did. Left everything behind, bought that, took the gamble, did the calculated risk, bought that cabin for $84,000, put 2 years of hard work into it, sold it for $170,000, was able to buy my car, was able to buy another house, currently working on that house. Then the overall goal was to, at that point, changed from building the house to I'm just gonna buy fixed houses and sell them until I could buy a house cash and it's mine. It doesn't belong to the bank. I don't have a mortgage. It's my house, and I don't have to worry about things anymore. Um, and then 2020 happened, and a lot of things were put in perspective. Like what's important, what's not important. I saw a lot of ridiculousness on all sides. Um, and I'm not going to go into it, but I have opinions. So I'm sitting in the garage looking at that car one day, and I said, "Is it important?" And no. I mean, I spent a ridiculous amount of money on something that's really fun to drive, really pretty to look at, but I took it out on the weekends when the weather was really nice. Was it worth the money? That's I don't know. I'm not saying it's not, but in the grand scheme of things, when I started looking at it, it wasn't. There's more important things. So I, in that process, I remembered my original dream of building that house, and I thought to myself, let's sell the car and buy a school bus, turn it into a little home. While I'm converting the school bus, I'm going to finish the renovation on the house simultaneously, hopefully, which, yeah, I don't know how that's going to happen, but it's going to. Um, Sell this house, take whatever profit I can from it, buy a piece of property, throw the bus on it, and try building that house. Don't know if I'll succeed, but that's the goal. And I'm going to build it with these. I'm sure I'll get a little bit of help here and there, but that's the main plan. Is I'm gambling and sacrificing and giving up the things of comfort and joy that I want to accomplish the real dream that I've the real dream that matters, I guess, to have the home that I want, to not have that mortgage, to just be able to live my life. and when that's all said and done, I'll still have the schoolie, and you know, I'm hoping the property is like pretty enough where I could put that bus on there, Airbnb that, turn that into an income property, and when it's not being rented out, just travel around it and see what's good. So, um, I told a couple of friends about my idea. I don't know. I feel like I got some support, some like questioning my sanity. But one of my good friends told me to that I needed to document all of it, and um, for various reasons, I won't go into it. But he said even if no one watches it, you have to document it. So that's the plan. I'm gonna document it all. I don't want to do it like other build videos that I've seen online, where like I've seen bus builds that are like 99 episodes long, because it's like every single thing they do they document, and it's like I just I might go a few weeks without putting anything out, but when something substantial is done, hey look, this is what happened. If something cool and unique happened, hey look, this is what this happened. Another thing that was pounded into me was to do it as me. Most of the schoolie videos that you see, and it might just be a trait to someone that does schoolies, but they're real, free spirit, happy go lucky people, and everything is positive, positive, positive. Where I'm a fairly negative person a lot of times. I mean, I'm not, but like I'm carefree, but I'm kind of an asshole, and I'm dry, and that's what I do. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm somebody I'm not to maybe get a couple more views or whatever. I mean, I don't really care. I'm just gonna chase the dream and see what happens. I mean, I'm 43 years old right now, and why not? I have nothing holding me back. So day one of I guess the renovation. We're gonna start demoing the interior. Friends getting here kind of late, so I don't know if we're gonna get it done today, but we're gonna try. Another thing that I see a lot on these build videos is I got this from Amazon, I got that from Amazon. Oh, you can just buy this on Amazon. Oh, I put a link in my description at the Amazon that you can buy, blah, blah, blah. Since COVID happened, I got pretty pissed off at watching small businesses get shut down all over the US and Amazon just being able to make buckets of money still. Um, and it's February 2021 right now. I have not made a purchase from Amazon since April of 2020. Um, and I'll say it now, I'm not going to buy a single thing off Amazon for this bus. Um, the only thing I ever use Amazon for now is I will go on there to find a product and I will see who makes that product and then I will go buy it from that manufacturer directly. Um, if I come across items from independent manufacturers that I think are awesome, I might talk about them for a minute just because why not help small businesses out. Um, I would like to say I'm not going to use big box stores or big corporations for this build at all, but it's kind of impossible to not do it to a certain extent. Um, Especially with me, I live on an island, so we're really limited on where we can go shopping. We have small hardware stores that I try to go to as often as possible, but their selection is going to be limited. Like they'll probably have something that'll work, but they might not have what you want. So I don't really have an option except to go to Home Depot. Um, so I'm gonna go there. I don't like spending money at Walmart, but they're the only place on the island that you can go get like small household items like towels and dishware and stuff like that. So am I gonna spend some money there? Maybe. I'm gonna try not to, but don't really have an option because anything outside of the island, you're looking at least 2 hours of drive time alone, if not more. Um, so yeah, you really can't lose that amount of time over principle. I mean, I guess that sounds terrible, but it's true. So, with that being said, the bus project and the website that's going to be coming out is going to be called Plan Blee, and that's not Plan B, it's Plan Blee, Blee, and I don't know, it's just a saying that's kind of stuck. I was driving through Hollywood with my friends. We were going to one of our clubs. I was in the back seat, just hammered, and like something happened. We had to go somewhere different than what our destination was going to be, and for whatever reason, I was so drunk I kept adding L's to everything. So I actually said, "Well, it's black to Plan Blee," which was supposed to be back to Plan B, which still doesn't make sense, but black to Plan Blee, and then the other word that stuck out is I wanted pizza, not pizza, but pizza. Um, so I don't know. So this is kind of like my Plan B, if you will. It's not the original plan, but it's the new plan. We'll see how it goes. So I don't know. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully I have enough dough to finish it. Hopefully it turns out the way that I want it to. And I've given myself a ridiculous timeline. Trying to get everything done before July, which probably isn't possible. Especially since I've done enough work on houses and I convince myself every time, hey, I'll get this done this week. 3 weeks later. This will only take me a few hours. 2 days later. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I have my buddy Brandon who has a schoolie. He actually was cool enough to we drove 14 hours to get the bus back. He went with me. He actually drove the bus back since he's had experience driving the bus or buses. Um, and he said he's in to help me, but when someone says they're in to help you, you hope that they will, but I'm not going to be that guy that says, yo, you said you were going to help me, where are you? But if he does help, hopefully it'll keep me more focused. Hopefully it'll help me move faster. Um, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's why I traded my classic 1988 air cooled Porsche 911 Targa and guard the red. for a school bus. So here goes nothing. And I forgot to say one thing. If you're interested in seeing how the build goes, and all that good stuff, you know, just keep checking back, follow the progress, subscribe or whatever. And if it's interesting and you think someone else might like it, share it share it to them.